Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Titilayo and if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, well, think again because you really can't see me on your screen. Today you're going to be looking at my fingers, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I fixed my nails in this quarantine season using a gel kit at home. So I picked up this gel kit off of Amazon. It's from the company known as Jershon. And this is just a polygel kit that, a full polygel kit that you can use to actually get gel nails at home. I also got myself a UV lamp. I also got an e-file. So these are pretty much things that you will see me use in this video to get my fingers looking perfect. So first of all, I'm going in with this acetone and I'm just taking this, you can also use rubbing alcohol for this, but I'm wiping down my finger as well as my nail bed first just to get rid of any excess oil. And then I'm going in with some nail clippers just to clip off my long nails. I believe that cutting your nails makes the gel or acrylic or whichever one you're doing last longer. So, and it's also kind of good so that there's no dirt stuck underneath your nails when you have extensions. So once I was done cutting it off, I went in with this file that also came with the kit. This is an excellent nail file, you guys. And I use this just to kind of help perfect the shape of the nail. Now using the e-file, I actually went in and just used that to get rid of the cuticles, and you can use a cuticle clipper for this, but I just feel like with your hand, especially since it was dry, the file works really perfect. I use this particular extension that's for the cuticle. So I also took the same extension and just used that to further scratch off the surface of my nail, get rid of excess oils and dirt that could actually stop your nails from adhering properly and lifting earlier than it's supposed to. Taking this double-ended brush and spatula side, and I just took that spatula end and actually used this to push back my cuticle. I'm not entirely sure if this is actually a cuticle pusher per se, but it worked well. But I just pushed it back a little bit just to make sure the nails would last longer. Once I was done, I went straight in with the nail tips. So now I just wanted to put a disclaimer out there. This nail tips, I've had them with an acrylic kit that I got like years ago. So I've had them for a long time. They're not my favorites. I probably would never use them again. I just had to use them because the ones that I actually ordered to film this video from Amazon had not arrived. But I'll leave the link to the ones from Amazon in the description bar. Those ones are way better. They have the C shape, which makes gluing them down actually easier, and they fit better because there isn't the excess nail. So this one was really hard to get a fit because of like the excess nail covering. So prior to filming the video, I already went in and kind of matched my nails, so I was just here rematching them and kind of just gluing that on with super glue that I got from the dollar store. Once my nails were all matched up and glued down, I took this nail clipper. This one's actually for tips, and this came in the same pack as the e-file, and I just used this to kind of measure where I wanted my nails, how long I wanted my nails to be, and I just cut that off. Once I was done cutting this off, I wanted to do a coffin shape, and this wasn't really shown in the video because I had so many awkward hand moments and I was off camera half the time. But I went in with scissors and just kind of cut along the sides in an angle just to kind of help make the coffin shape. So as you can see, it's already cut up here, and I'm just going in with the file and filing it down to perfect that shape, to perfect that angle. And I'm also taking the e-file and I took a softer drill bit and I'm just using this to help flatten out that tip. And as you can see, this isn't really looking the best. Like the tip wasn't able to be flattened. It's not the best quality and it's just really bumpy. So this was the best I could get, like with the e-file. So once I was done filing everything, I went in again with acetone and I just cleaned off the excess powders from all of that filing, and I went in with the base coat. Now the base coat was also one of the things that came in the package from Jashan, and I've just taken this very generously and carefully around my nail bed, and I put this all the way across down to the tip as well. And once I was done applying this, I took the nail and put it in my UV lamp for 60 seconds. So you're supposed to leave this in for 60 seconds and it's supposed to be dry by the time you're done. I took the slip solution that also came and poured that out into a bowl, and now I took the Polygel. So usually the kit advises you to use the nail forms, but from all the videos that I watched on YouTube, I thought it was better to actually use the tip and just apply this directly to the tip instead of using the spatula, which would carry some product, and you know, I was trying not to waste it, so I just applied it directly. And I also decided not to use the nail forms because I felt like you would have to do a lot more filing with the nail forms to get them into a particular shape, except you want the square shape. I decided to just go and ignore the nail forms, but they actually did come in the package as well. So this was just me taking some time and using the slip solution and just kind of patting that all the way around. So one thing I do want to mention is that I can attest to the fact that I wasn't exactly sure as to how thick this was supposed to be. So it wasn't until the end, after I had done the final curing, that I actually noticed that it was a very thin layer of polygel that I used. Because all the while I thought, like, you know, it has to be very thin, but you can actually make it thicker so that, you know, there won't be any, you won't be able to see your nails through the polygel. But I didn't actually mind it. It actually looked very, very natural, so I just decided to leave it as that. I cured that polygel in the lamp for about 60 seconds. I think I did about 90 seconds just to make sure it was completely dry. Now, I want to mention this polygel actually has a sticky layer after it is cured, so I had to go in with some acetone just to kind of cure that layer even further. And so once the sticky layer was off, I went in with the file, and yo, that's pretty much all this was. It was filing. I went in first of all with the hand file that came in the kit, and I also went back in with my e-file just to help smoothen it out. So the hand file was to pretty much help to get the perfect shape that I wanted, and the e-file was to help smoothen everything out and remove any of those bumps. So I used a softer drill bit for this just because I didn't want to leave any scratches or marks on the polygel.
To make me heal. You and I thought we had a deal. If I have you, I'm not lonely. But if you wanna go.
So once I was done with the filing, I went again to remove all of that excess powder using some acetone, and after that I went in with the top coat. So I'm showing you how I did the top coat on my thumb, and you know, it's very, I love the consistency of this top coat, and the top coat isn't one that you have to cure after the fact. It's just, you know, smooth and perfect once you're done curing it. So I cured the top coat for about 60 to 90 seconds in my lamp just to make sure it was completely dry and perfect. I went ahead and finished the rest of my nails off camera. And now I'm just showing you guys where I'm applying the cuticle oil. I just applied this cuticle oil from Revlon, and I applied that all over my nails. I was so happy. This was my first time doing this. I mean, regardless of the shape, which again, if you get the nail tips that I'm going to link in the description bar, they already have a really nice, like, you know, pre-made shape for coffin as well as stiletto nails. So that would help, you know, to reduce the amount of filing. But y'all, I was so excited with how these nails came out. The gel was absolutely perfect. My hands don't hurt. It's lasted now for about, I think I've had this for about 2 weeks now. It's just been all right, perfect. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in my next video, God willing. Stay blessed. Bye.